Let's begin with the Kremlin says Russia is analysing US documents on the Ukraine peace deal and that Putin has sent Christmas wishes to President Donald Trump. Is this a positive signal that the deadlock in talks could now possibly be broken?
Well, it is very difficult to say whether the deadlock could be broken without Russia making sure that its red lines are well observed in the document that is on the table, because at the moment we understand that Moscow is analyzing the proposals that have been brought by its economic envoy Kirill Dmitriev. Those proposals were discussed between him and the American representatives over the past weekend in Miami. And according to what we have heard from the Ukrainian leader, it does seem that Moscow won't be satisfied by some of the provisions of that document. So Russia says now that the Russian president will be making his assessment, and given what he says, Russia will decide on further steps when it comes to the negotiations. And obviously Russia sending the Russian president sending celebrations on Christmas to the US President Donald Trump is a positive sign, but that is far from being decisive. At this stage, we understand that Russia will be making sure that its red lines are well observed and taken into account. One important thing to take into consideration here is that Russia is making more gains on the ground, and that is something that Moscow always reminds of to the Western partners of Kyiv. And obviously there are fears in Moscow that the loan has just recently been given by the European Union to Kyiv is not something that is designed to bring Kyiv to the negotiating table. Instead, this is something that encourages the Ukrainians to continue the fighting.